What up, crypto warriors? It's Ultra Crypto back at it again. Today is Friday, May 24, 2019. In order for cryptocurrencies to be widely accepted, we need to bridge the gap between the world of programmers and the world of marketers. We are allies in decentralization by Randy Hilarski at 200social.com. You could give him a follow also on Twitter. Let's get into it. Here on the heat map, everything is green right across the board, pretty much. It's a green day. Nothing up significantly except for Litecoin over here, and Litecoin up 14%. And we have BNB token. I mean, you know, Binance, man, they've been crushing it. BNB coin, they've been crushing it since January, pretty much. All right, next, coming from news.trejo.co, Facebook talking secretly with crypto exchanges about listing Facebook coin. Now, I watched a piece on MSNBC earlier today, and they had an author, I forgot his name, but he has a new book out called Bitcoin Billionaires, based on the Winklevi twins, right? That runs the Gemini Exchange. And he even stated, if you know the history between the Winklevi and Mark Zuckerberg, all right, Zuckerberg or the twins claim that Zuckerberg stole the Facebook idea from them. Anyway, long story short, they don't like each other, but now Zuckerberg has to go to the Winklevi and seek advice about cryptos because they've been in the space since 2012, all right, since Bitcoin was $7, okay? And, you know, it's good. I like that, you know what I mean? But here it is. It is the American newspaper, the New York Times, that writes that Facebook hopes to succeed where Bitcoin failed when it comes to getting more people to start using cryptocurrencies. Now, I don't think that Bitcoin has failed, right? It's just taking it some time to get to that critical mass, so to speak. I think it's estimated about 30 million people or so uses cryptocurrency. Facebook, on a monthly basis, has over 2 billion users. 2 billion users on a monthly basis across all their platforms, from WhatsApp to Facebook to Instagram to their Facebook Messenger app. All right, and even right now on their WhatsApp and the Messenger app, you're able to send Bitcoin and Litecoin through their Messenger app. I already tested it out with Messenger when they first introduced it late 2018, and now through WhatsApp you can send Bitcoin and Litecoin through the Lite.im app that you could download or as some kind of attachment or something to the apps. All right, according to the New York Times, which refers to several anonymous sources, Facebook is already talking to several crypto exchanges about selling the coin to customers, and the coin they're talking about is the Facebook coin. And like I said in the piece on MSNBC, the author states that Zuckerberg is now going to the Winklevi twins to get advice about crypto. All right, it's just funny how things end up turning out. Next, speaking of the Facebook coin, all right, Facebook and WhatsApp break cover with Bitcoin rival plans. And this is coming out of Forbes.com. The Bitcoin-inspired cryptocurrency, reportedly dubbed Globalcoin, is set to be rolled out for testing by the end of 2019, with plans to launch it in 2020 in up to a dozen countries around the world. And this is what I'm talking about when Facebook, with the fact that Facebook have over 2 billion users on a monthly basis, man. They're going to be able to launch this thing in over a dozen countries, and they're planning on it, by first quarter of next year. So I think it's both a good and a bad thing, all right, because it's not a true cryptocurrency; it's a stable coin, but what's going to happen is they're going to expose more people to the idea of cryptocurrency. This part is pretty funny to me. The Bitcoin price, which has recently rallied to a year-to-date highs, failed to react strongly to the latest Facebook cryptocurrency news. That's because this is crypto.
This is crypto!
No one cares. Like, yo, we don't care. Bitcoin doesn't care about your chart analysis. Bitcoin doesn't care about your stupid global coin. All right? Bitcoin is going to do its own thing. Okay? Bitcoin doesn't give a damn about your Facebook coin, Zuck. So no one cares, man. Facebook's embattled founder and chief executive Mark Zuckerberg has met with the Bank of England Governor Mark Carney to discuss how a Facebook version of Bitcoin might work and the risk and regulation involved. It was reported by the BBC. Zuckerberg, who has taken a vastly different approach to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to his fellow social media CEO Jack Dorsey, appears to be more interested in supplanting Bitcoin than developing it. As we all know, if you've been in the space, you know that the CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, is all about Bitcoin. All right, he's all in on Bitcoin. He says that he sees Bitcoin as the native currency for the internet. As a matter of fact, his Cash App, all right, because he's also the CEO of Square, which has the Cash App, okay, his Cash App, you're able to purchase Bitcoin on his Cash App up to a $10,000 limit weekly. And as a matter of fact, he's tweeted out that he's been buying Bitcoin up to that 10,000 weekly limit every single week. So he's all in on Bitcoin, and he's actually hired developers that works directly for him, that answers directly to him on developing the Cash App and adding the Lightning Network to the Cash App. All right, so unlike Zuckerberg here, which he's all about trying to supplant Bitcoin, which I don't think will happen, okay, because it's not a real cryptocurrency. Jack Dorsey is, he's developing Bitcoin and developing to help it become more widely accepted. Next, we see once Facebook users own Facebook Globalcoin, it will be like being on the internet, so people can spin out and start owning Bitcoin, Ethereum. Spencer Bogart, a partner at venture capital firm Blockchain Capital, told Bloomberg, a financial newswire, Bitcoin has gone from 0 users 10 years ago to somewhere between 30 and 100 million. The estimates are tough, and Facebook has billions of users. So just like I said, right now we have up to 100 million users, but Facebook has monthly users of over 2 billion people every single month, and they're onboarding more and more people. It's thought Facebook is planning to raise money to use as collateral for its cryptocurrency while designing the digital token to keep a stable value pegged to a basket of foreign currencies held in bank, just like, I guess, Tether, right? It's supposed to be a stable coin. We'll see exactly how they go about auditing this thing, because if it's going to be in countries worldwide pegged to different currencies, I want to see how they're going to exactly audit it. We know that the GUSD by the Winklevi twins is audited every single month. The Coinbase coin USD coin is audited on a monthly basis as well. We just found out the other day that Tether isn't backed 1-to-1 with US dollar. Is actually only backed up to 74%. But if you're thinking in that sense, if you're thinking of it as fractional reserve banking like the traditional banks, which is only backed up to 10%, then Tether is way ahead of the game. But with these stable coins, I think they'll start out good, right? And do the right thing in the beginning. But as the market grows and more billions and eventually trillions of dollars come into the space, and with this Facebook global coin, whatever the hell global coin, right? That's what it's called. Yeah, global coin coming into the space and onboarding billions of users every single month. They're going to start out good. But eventually I think they're going to start cutting corners, and I think that's what happened with Tether. They started cutting corners. That's why they only backed 74%. I think eventually these other stable coins like GUSD, USDC, Paxos, all these other stable coins, eventually, and eventually this global coin, because the money, they're going to be cutting the quarters and it won't be back 1-to-1. And especially something like this global coin, where it's backed by several different currencies, it's going to be stupid hard to try to audit that. Go to every bank and make sure that each bank has the amount that it claims to have to back the coin in each country. It's going to be a hot mess. But if you are a banker and you're in the space, maybe this is a job for you, and you could charge them out, millions and billions to friggin' go audit their crap, right? I don't know. Next, crypto bull Mike Novogratz claimed that Bitcoin won't compete with Facebook Coin. He actually said that Facebook Coin won't compete with Bitcoin, but it's the news. This is coming out of today, and I'm just go straight to his quote here. And now we are seeing Bitcoin really having established itself as a store of value. It won that lane. There is a lot of other parts of the crypto universe, but Bitcoin has won the lane of store of value. There you have it. Bitcoin has won the lane of store of value. A stable coin coming into the space like the Globalcoin from Facebook cannot compete with that, okay? Because it's a stable coin. It's going to be $1. And that's it, all right, while the value of Bitcoin continues to rise. And if you think of it as a store of value like gold, which is an $8.5 trillion market, and Bitcoin only a $140 billion market, that's a 60x growth if it were to take all of the value from gold, all right, which I don't think it will, but it will take a percentage of that. I definitely think so, all right. So let me know what you guys think about this Facebook coin, this global coin coming into the space. Do you think it's a good thing? All right, because we've seen already what stable coins could do as far as censorship. Bitcoin you can't censor it. You can't censor something that's trustless. I don't need to trust you to send you Bitcoin or to receive Bitcoin from you. All right, but to use the global coin and GUSD, there was a story sometime last year where a millionaire just wanted to transfer funds from Gemini, right, using a GUSD to his own wallet or to another wallet or whatever the case was, but they stopped it. They stopped that transaction from going through. Why? Because it's pegged to the US dollar and it's just like Swift. Those stable coins are just a faster version of Swift where they could stop these payments, okay? They're not true cryptocurrencies. They're stable coins, and someone somewhere has control over them. Now, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, no one has control over them. You just got to trust the math. You just got to trust the algorithm and the programming, and that's it. All right? Ain't no stopping a payment. Just like these stable coins, you can stop a payment from going through. Next. Breaking. Bitcoin now accepted by telecom giant AT&T. Not even going to read this. All these articles will be linked in the description below, but you can now pay your AT&T bill using Bitcoin on through BitPay. I actually checked it out on my AT&T app to see if it could work. Because I'm in New York, I'm expecting that's why it didn't work, but the option to select BitPay as a form of payment, you could pay with Bitcoin. However, I did try it out. I selected BitPay, and then it just stopped. All right, all the buttons got grayed out. So I'm believing that it's because I'm in New York, and they may have to get some kind of bit license situation going on here in New York. So to all my New Yorkers, man, I'm sorry. It sucks. It is what it is. New York will be left behind when the crypto, the revolution will be televised. And New York will be left behind. And that's it. But as usual, thanks for watching. Smash with the likes. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And yeah, it's your boy, Sergeant Crypto. And I'm out. Peace.